YieldMax ETFs announces distribution on MSTY, LEFG, OLT, SMCY, and other ETFs. This is going to be weekly pair distributions plus Group D ETFs distributions. And one of the popular ETFs in Group D is MSTY. This distribution comes as a surprise to many critics. There are a lot of people who are saying that MSTY is going to just keep paying lower and lower. But in contrast, it has actually double its distribution. I'm going to show you in a bit. MSTY has been paying distributions for a while now. The first time they paid was April 2024, and they started with $4 and it went down, and in September, October, and November they pay $4 again, and in December it decreased to $3 and it went to $2.27 in January of this year, and since then it hasn't gone back to the highest until this last distribution they just announced. But at one point in March and April, they paid $1.37. There are a lot of people who were saying the way the trend is going, because MSTY has been paying lower and lower. So the anticipation was that these distributions will just keep going down. My defense was always that this distribution, based on history, they're always not consistent. So sometimes they pay higher, sometimes they pay lower. That's the nature of these covered call ETFs. As we can see here, the 1 point they pay $4, the $3, $2. So I said it's going to increase. And fair enough, this time they've actually increased $2.37. So if you look, $2.37, that compared to what they paid last time, $1.33 or 34 cents if you round up, that's over 100% increase. It's very impressive. Now let's look at the old distributions. Chappy is going to pay 38 cents, that's 40%. GPTY is going to pay 27 cents, 35%. Lifchi at 75 cents, 106%. QDTY is going to pay 28 cents, that's 37%. RDTY is going to pay 46 cents, and that's 55%. SDTY is going to pay 27 cents, that's 33%. OT is going to pay 11 cents, that's 103%. Actually, this is an increase also from last time, because last time OT paid only 9 cents. YMAG is going to pay 10 cents or round up to 11 cents, and that's only 36%. YMAX 17 cents, 66%. AIYY 32 cents, that's 89%. MZY is going to pay 80 cents, and that's 66%. Apply is going to pay 65 cents, that's 62%. DISO 53 cents, and that's 53% annual yield. MSTY is going to pay $2.37, that's 125% yield. Very impressive. SMCY is going to pay $1.41, that's 100%. Winter, this is YieldMax short MSTR option income strategy ETF. So this ETF pretty much shorts MSTR, and this is going to pay $2.71 or 85%. XYZY, this used to be Square, is going to pay 41 cents, and that's 60%. The last on this list is YQQ. This shorts the NASDAQ 100, and this is going to pay 44 cents or 34%. The other important information we always look is ROC, which is return of capital. So Chappy, 97% of that is a return of capital. GPTY is 100%, LIFG 100%. QDTY is 100%, RDTY 100%, SDTY 100%, OLT 100%, YMAG 94%, YMAX 89% of distribution return of capital, AIYY 96%, AMZY 94%, PLE 94%, DISO 94%. MSTY is 98% of $2.37 came from return of capital. SMCY 97%, WNTR or winter is 95%, XYZY 95.54%, and the last is YQQQ 91%. Return of capital this time was very high, pretty much closer to 100%. None of these ETF had zero, as we saw from last distributions. But again, this return of capital is something very complex. You will know for sure what's return of capital, what's profit from dividends when you look at your tax return or your dividend or income statement from your brokerage. Ex-dividend date and record date for this week distribution is going to be on May 8th, 2025, which is tomorrow. And payment date is on Friday, May 9th, 2025. Given that YieldMax ETFs has double its distributions for MSTY for this month from $1.33 to $2.37, that's over 100%. Some MSTY investors are going to make a lot of money. For example, there's this one investor who is going to make a $10,000 BWKV9WJ. My MSTY will pay me a $10,000 dividend this Friday. So this is very impressive. If you make $10,000 from distribution for just one payment or every month, that's impressive. I'm curious how much this investor invested to receive that $10,000. And I don't know what's his or her cost basis. Like how much was the price when they bought this ETF? On another news is a distribution announcement from Round Hill. Ex-date and record date for this week distributions is on May 8th, 2025, same as YieldMax ETFs. And payment date is going to be on Friday, which is May 9th, 2025. And the main ETFs that have the same schedule as YieldMax ETFs are qdte. This is Round Hill S&P 500 0 day to expiry cover call strategy ETF. Round Hill Innovation 100 0 day to expiry cover call strategy ETF. qdte. Round Hill Russell 2000 0 day to expiry cover call strategy ETF. RDTE. And YBTC. This is Round Hill Bitcoin cover call strategy ETF. They are going to pay 34 cents for XDTE, 31 cents for QDTE, 24 cents for RDTE, and 26 cents for YBTC. There is increase for XDTE, QDTE, and RDTE. If you're an investor who is investing in these ETFs, you'll be very happy because there's also increase in distribution for this week. So I just want to make this video to keep you updated on Round Hill and YieldMax distributions for this week. If you like this type of content and you don't want to miss any type of update, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Whenever I release a new video, you can always receive those updates. And don't forget to share with someone if you think this video might help them. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you on next video. Bye bye.